Hello, Eagle community. I am Stephen Mather, a proud assistant principal at Eagle Bronx, and I would like to thank you all for joining us to celebrate the graduation of the class of 2020. I have the pleasure of introducing the salutatorian of this class, Mr. Stefan Allen. Before I introduce him, I want to congratulate the entire class of 2020 for its achievements and perseverance, not just over the past 3 months, but throughout their entire time at Eagle. Of course, we know that as you reach this milestone, we come together through the efforts of the entire Eagle community. And so we thank our administrative team led by Principal Velasquez, our Eagle educators, our partners, College Bound Initiative, and the Eagle Academy Foundation, our parents, families, and friends, and of course, the seniors themselves. Thank you for being one of the best and surely the most memorable senior classes in Eagle Bronx history. And now I have the pleasure and honor of introducing Stefan Allen, who has not only distinguished himself in the classroom as this year's salutatorian, but for leaving a lasting mark on the Eagle community as well. Stefan has demonstrated a commitment not just to his academic career, but expanded his efforts to address problems in our community. It was Stefan, as a My Brother's Keeper Fellow, who coordinated and organized an event at Eagle at the end of February, bringing local police officers and Eagle scholars together to play basketball in our gym and to discuss the importance of improving the relationship between police and community members, especially with young men of color. Who would have thought that back in February, during Stefan's event, that this nation's attention would soon focus on the very issue that Stefan was addressing? Considering the national focus on policing, with protesters in the streets chanting Black Lives Matter and police reforms being debated in government, Stefan has already laid the foundation for future Eagle events, partnerships, and conversations with local police. This has become part of Stefan's growing legacy at Eagle Bronx, and we thank him. Eagle loves you and is proud of you. We cannot wait to see what you will do next. And so, with these kind words, I say, congratulations to you, class of 2020. I would like to introduce Mr. Stefan Allen, the salutatorian for the class of 2020.
In the words of Martin Luther King Jr., if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. By all means, keep moving. As life goes on, I'll run, jump, and do anything I have to do in order to get through every obstacle. Throughout my years in Eagle, my brothers and I showed resilience in many different ways. Let me tell you about the Eagle Brotherhood. Many people ask me, how do you manage to be in the old boys school for so long? Is Eagleman a good school? How do you see girls? Honestly, these were questions running through my head when my mom first told me I was going to Eagle. After being in Eagle for 7 years, I look back at these questions and laugh. What I got in Eagle is something I can't get anywhere else. I met strangers who then turned into friends, who are now my brothers. We watched each other grow physically and mentally. I watched my brother go from 5 feet to 6 feet in one summer. I watched a brother that was the 5th option on the basketball team to become a star on a varsity. I've seen a brother go from just passing to getting A's. I've seen brothers used to fight all the time, but now just walk away and create unity. One thing is, you ain't brothers if you ain't fight or argue. Wow. We all grown together and matured to become great young men. The difference between us and rich, privileged kids is we're men. We work for what we got. We cried and fought to get where we needed to be. There were definitely moments when we wanted to give up. Our knees got weak, our minds were ready to blow. We went through a struggle and we still are, because as young men of color, we go through a struggle everywhere we go. Nothing is never handed to us for free. We work hard, we showed the world who we are. We're not boys, we're men. Boys try, men do it. Eagle is my family. Just because we ain't blood doesn't mean we aren't a family. Eagle made us men and prepared us for the outside world. We struggled and struggled, but we're still growing. We argued with teachers, put them through hell, and got yelled at by our parents. But one thing is for sure, we are graduating. To Cam, Maury, and Jeremiah Thomas, I couldn't be more proud of you guys. You all lost a parent throughout our high school years, but continue to grind. I never saw any of you guys walking around with a frown or your head down. You were all bloody, but I'm bowed. For sure, Cam Pops and Maury and Jeremiah's mothers are looking down on us right now saying, "That's my boy, proud of you, son." Or they are jumping together like they in church praising the Lord. They raised 3 handsome, smart young men. And we got y'all always. Remember, they never left us. We are always going to carry them in our hearts. I want to end it off by stating a quote by George Washington Carver. "We are brothers, all of us, no matter what race or color or condition, children of the same Heavenly Father. We rise together, we fall together. In other words, we rise together, we die together. Eagle men for life. Once an eagle, always an eagle."